Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at DWK's Totally Legit Recap. This is School Raze Part 1. This is Season 8, Episode 25, and I've heard it's the beginning of the end? I don't really know what I'm getting into here because I know less than nothing about the final season. In this case, unlike where I kind of sometimes looked around, I was like, oh, hey, what am I getting into here? And I may or may not have Googled a few things. I made a point not to look at any of this, including some of the heavily recommended reactions to the end of the show, which I know are still a thing, and I've made a point not to look into. It's been very hard because some of the thumbnails were actually very tempting. They were actually really funny. It's like, oh god, that guy looks like he's having a panic attack. And is that... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that. If you don't get what I'm referencing, you haven't seen the thumbnail I'm talking about. If you had, you would understand, and you would also realize why I am in no way, shape, or form describing that. How the hell did they get away with that on YouTube? I have no idea still. Yeah, just throwing it out there. So we're going to jump right in and see where this goes. It's DWK. It's apparently something that people were looking forward to in the comments. So it's either going to be really funny or I'm going to be scarred for life. Or option 3, not C, 3. Both. I will be scarred for life and I'll be laughing my ass off and feeling horrible about myself for it. You know, the DWK option. Probably should be option D at that point. Yeah, whatever. If you haven't already, there's a video link below. You've already clicked it because DWK is awesome and you've already watched this stuff and you've done that because, seriously, why haven't you already subscribed to DWK? Well, I don't know. Maybe you have your reasons. I don't know. I'm not going to judge, but I may be judging a little. But to make sure to do that. Also, according to my analytics, there are maybe 75% of the people watching this who are not subscribed. Fix that. You did? Oh, great. That would be weird if you were like watching a guy's video and you weren't subscribed to him. Because that would be crazy talk. Yeah, what am I talking about? Everyone's subscribed. That's silly. Yeah, this is what happens when you get really hyped on coffee. I'm not going the normal cup. I'm going the big cup. Also, for anyone who knows, yes, that is a tea bag. I am definitely drinking tea. And when I say I'm hyped on coffee, it means this has been refilled with tea after multiple cups of coffee. I am so freaking wired right now, man. It probably isn't safe. I should probably do something about that. Yeah. Before I think that too much and maybe stop drinking coffee or tea, which won't happen, make sure to leave a like below. You already did it? Great. Let's get started.
Well, here we
The
are.
final season?
The beginning
Wait,
of the end
what?
is right on our doorstep, so it's...
That's actually what they're calling the Season 9 premiere? Oh, wait, I thought this was a Season 8. After a close decade. Close to a decade. Oh, wow. This was on that long? It's final 26 episode, 9th season. Huh. In the back-to-back season premiere title, the beginning of the end. Oh, okay. Son of a... I'm sorry, it was on for a decade? It's like in the background, I kind of knew that because people were talking about when I was... Oh, yeah, they were talking about this show back in 2011 and 2012. Yeah, that's almost a... Damn. It never really occurred to me, but this show has been around for a while. Holy shit, man.
It's finally time for me to do this.
But I thought he was doing season 8 still.
Finale. No, we all know what's going to happen.
No, don't you dare do that, DDO. You're just going to sneak that shit in there. Also, why is this lady creeping out on them? We'll never forget you because we don't exist. Oh, wow. That's just, you're just going to sneak that right in there at the beginning, DWK. Just put in the little, haha, don't worry. We love you, but we don't because we're figments of your imagination. Ah. Oh, God. Dark right off the bat.
No, we all know what's going to happen. It's been foreshadowed to the point of beating us over the head with it, but that's the kind of beating I like. And after waiting 2 long years...
Actually, it's been closer to 2.5 at this point. So he's been doing this for literally almost a fifth, probably more than a fifth of the show's runtime. Damn.
The pain just makes it that much sweeter. Yeah. It is time for the showdown.
The show? What? Really? Is that what happens in this one? Oh. did you get that face from? It actually looks more normal to her.
So poor Muffins crashes into the friendship school because the building appeared out of like nowhere in a day, and she's still not used to it being there, and we're treated to a scene of our little lolly friend Cozy Glow running around the school being nice to people. A 7-letter word for teamwork. Have you tried slavery?
That's it! Thanks, Cozy!
She's almost suspiciously nice, isn't she? Like, maybe she could be some sort of villain in disguise? Anyway, Dashie and Glim Glam are taking the students on a field trip to the Rainbow Factory as part of the latest collective effort to give Yona a heart attack. And Gela says,
I'm with her
come
on
on, Yona, it's not like you're gonna fall or anything. Yeah, and it's not like Professor Dash is gonna suck me off right now or anything. Don't be mad, I had to try it. This is the face you make when you realize that cheating death doesn't mean escaping death. Sometimes it follows you. Dude, Twilight, my spell just stopped working all of a sudden. This is an emergency. Come on, Starlight. It's not the end of the world.
Okay, again, I know people are saying more that DWK is not so much projecting as doing a bit, but it's moments like that where I'm like, you don't escape death. You just evade it temporarily. Okay, just reminding myself that he's doing a bit. He's not actually suicidal. People have confirmed that. He's confirmed it. He's been involved in other projects. Yeah. I thought it would get easier to get with this super edgy, self-assassinate humor. I'll be honest, though. It's still a little freaky for me. It isn't getting easier because I kind of really like his overall tone and the super cynicism he brings to it, yet while still loving the show. And no, it's not getting easier. Oh, God, is he going to end? Oh, I think I just realized how he's going to end this entire series. Oh, he's going to soprano it. I'm just going to make a point not to think of that.
If he can't keep it up once in a while.
Phrasing.
Holy shit, this is an emergency. Oh, so if it happens to someone else, it doesn't matter, but as soon as it happens to you, then it's a problem. Yes, that's how caring about things works, Starlight.
I mean, I know he's been doing this for a while, but he actually matched the lip flaps to make it look like his voice is coming from the direct character. I'm sorry, he had it so seamless for so long, it didn't even occur to me to look for it because it would look so... He's just doing opening and closing the mouth to make it look like they're matching his talk from their character's perspective. But it's been so seamless, I never even noticed. It's been going on for, I don't even know how long at this point. It just hit me. Like, because I was talking about how it's not getting easier to get, over his really edgy suicidal humor. But then I was like, hey, what else did I miss? And I look at this, it's like, wait, are they matching it? And, oh, God, they've been doing that for how long? Oh, dear God, DWK, how did you just sneak in there that you became this proficient at editing just from the beginning? Okay, 2.5 years of work, but still. Oh, geez. It's because he mentioned the time, because I'm realizing so many things I missed that were right in front of me, that I'm noticing this level of amazing editing, matching the lip flaps so seamlessly. I'm not sure which is weirder. The fact that I've just noticed something that I've been watching for this entire time, and it's amazing that he's just matching the lip flaps up so seamlessly. Or that I literally never noticed until now, and I feel like an idiot for it. Yeah, we're just going to pretend that it didn't happen. It is really impressive, though.
Anyone who says otherwise is lying. Right, but it's polite to at least pretend that's not true.
My magic is gone!
You used magic?
Okay, students almost dying and Alicorns losing magic is bad, but now it's inconveniencing Best Pony. We gotta do something about this.
Didn't we learn in class about a creature that eats magic? Something?
Excellent misdirect, Cozy Glow.
Uh-huh. Meme face!
Anyway, we should go see Celestia. Don't worry, guys. It'll be here any minute. I hope I get to do something this time. I've got it, Your Majesty. This year's finale plot. So is it any good?
Oh, it is even more terrible than we feared.
Well, fucking read it.
Magic is disappearing all across Equestria.
I wouldn't call it terrible, just kind of generic. Anything else?
Yeah.
If we don't stop it within 3 days' time, the show will be ruined forever. Not again. How many times can something be ruined forever? I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a limit, does there? Does it say anything about me? What do you think, Luna?
No.
All right, it's probably
jeez.
Tarek, so we'll go beat the shit out of him in prison. You guys will come along and help me, right?
Wait, they're gonna start a prison
we always
fight?
do.
I finally learned that it's okay to count on your friends for help.
Haven't we all been learning that constantly for
Since
the
episode
past
1?
8 years or so?
She doesn't learn very fast, apparently.
I'm Twilight Sparkle. What's your name?
So, Twiggles and company set off for Tartarus, leaving management.
Did they lift that audio from the first episode? What the? Was it just a really dumb joke that was so incredibly dumb DWK decided to BS it his entire way through because the original was so inducing? I don't know. I'm going to pretend it is because the alternative is he lifted the audio from the beginning, matched it up to the current setting, just to make the dumb joke about how she's been learning the same lesson over and over again for years and has finally got it. It's impressive in the way that it's like, yes, but also close enough to canon that I'm a little disturbed that you're pointing something out very obvious. And yet, at the same time, that they still kind of fuck up. And I'm going to ignore the direct comparisons to, can you imagine if life was like that and you learn a lesson only to forget it over and over and over again and it screws up everything because of that? I'm going to ignore that obvious comparison, just not think about that. At all. Ever again. Yeah, I'm just going to pass it on actually and just stop doing introspection. No more introspection.
Into the friendship school in the battle-tested hands of guidance counselor Glimmyglam and
Murder
Cozy
our us.
Glow, who seems
Why?
very excited about working with Starlight. Very interesting setup we have with these two. Almost as interesting as the next morning when Glimmer suddenly disappears under suspicious circumstances, leaving Cozy Glow
God.
in charge. It's almost like someone's
She did
hiding
something
here. Perhaps a secret identity?
Nope,
Damn it,
no
I
idea
can't
who it is.
open the door without magic. Wait, run that by me again? Well, we need magic to open the door, but my magic's gone, so I can't do it.
Have you tried the puzzle?
Why did we come here? To talk to Derek, don't you remember? Okay, let's go a little slower.
No.
So you already knew your magic didn't work before we got here. Yeah, you need magic to open the door. Correct. Derek is on the other side of the door. Indeed. So, given these facts, how did you plan on talking to Derek? Think about it real hard. With...
Really? Oh, God. See, this is why you don't use wisdom as your dump stat. And yes, I have been getting into D&D, so that actually makes sense to me now. Yeah. Not saying I've made that mistake in real life as well as the game, but I'm going to pretend I didn't. Because then I can make the joke and say, see that person who made the obvious mistake I did as well and then is paying for it? Yeah, I'm not getting any schadenfreude in here or maybe laughing at someone else making my mistake because I'm definitely not. Yeah. Does seem like the kind of obvious thing she would miss, though. The fact no one else who's a magic user would notice that. Okay, that actually makes sense, too. Really, they're awesome characters, but they're really off the ball if they're not thinking about it actively. Which is actually perfectly in character, so this kind of little idiot ball scenario doesn't really stand out to me. Kind of surprised he hasn't made that joke yet. Specifically about an idiot ball. It just seems to be the one that goes around the most. Or maybe it's too generic, he's avoiding it for that reason. Kudos to him for that one.
With my mouth. Twilight, even I get it. Twilight, look! Oh hey, the key to the door we need to open. Why didn't I think of that? Twilight, are you feeling okay?
No.
I'm Twilight Sparkle.
So,
okay, yeah, no, he's definitely lifting that from somewhere.
Learning herds have begun to suspect that there's something off about Cozy Glow, so they decide to spy on her a little bit, and this guy's like,
where is Princess Twilight?
Oh God, please don't rape me.
Who is that?
I wasn't planning on it. Don't leave me by the side of the road,
Pony.
bloody, bruised, and defiled, barely able to walk, yet shamefully aroused. My conceptions of intimacy and physical affection inalterably broken. I'll grow up to be a filthy, self-loathing whore, insatiable but never able to love. It would be a tragedy. What the hell is wrong with you, kid? Not enough.
Okay. That just happened. You know, there's a lot of things I expected to hear DWK say. I expected to absolutely lose my shit and have him say something that's kind of mind-breaking. And then there's that. I kind of want to lift the audio for this as a donation reward because nobody would see this coming. And it would be hilarious and probably not the right phrasing to use with that entire sentence he just said. Oh, wow, I did not think this one through. No one would see this phrasing of very obscene acts being engaged in. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't sound any better that way either. Damn it. Whew. Okay, so, yeah. I have a feeling everyone who wanted me to get to this episode sooner, this is the moment. And now I need to go subject my wife to this afterwards. Also, the evil levels of smug on that face. That is kind of impressive. God damn, wow. Also, how he edited in the sweat drops. That was pretty cool. I don't even know who this pony is, but seriously, wow. It's funny, but it's also levels of uncomfortable. I was not expecting hearing that from a grown man. Oh, God.
Whatever, I'm claiming the school in the name of the Pony Master race, deposing Twilight, and expelling all those disgusting non-pony students.
Yeah,
hey, man, that is not okay. Yaks, griffins, dragons, and all other inferior species have a place in our society, like doing manual labor or working retail. Don't be racist. No, the yaks will steal our women with their massive, hairy schlongs. Griffins will drain bits from our economy by sending them back to their impoverished homeland. And don't get me started on dragons, especially the females. The sensuous succubi with their shiny, muscular bodies and those long, fallacious, serpentine tongues. It's disgusting. How can a mere pony resist the temptation? How can he in good conscience look his poor wife in the eye when his mind is constantly plagued by lustful thoughts for these indecent creatures? Wow. Forbidden lust, self-loathing, denial. That's so tragic. Yo, what? We're doing little Philly shit up here. Dude, like, all the magic is getting drained out of Equestria, but Twilight went to Tartarus, and now this greasy-haired, pasty-ass dude is trying to take over the school, and he captured all my friends, but I lied to escape. So, hey, shut up. Nobody wants to listen to an episode recap, okay? Just tell me what the problem is. I'm the only one who isn't locked up, and I gotta save him, but I can't really carry a scene by myself. Could you help? Fuck
I mean, at least he's aware of it.
Scoot, Sweetie Belle, we get to be in a fucking finale. I just put a hungry man in the microwave, and I'm not going anywhere till I eat it. You can eat it when we get back, Scoot.
I realize Hungry Man is a brand of microwave food, but because it's DWK, I'm afraid the follow-up to the joke is, but he's not even dead yet. And the more you think about it, the more you realize, I'm absolutely right about that. You know he would go for the cannibalism joke. Although in this case it wouldn't be cannibalism because they're ponies, so it would just be really awkward, sudden carnivorous sensationism. Yeah, I'm not going to think about this one too hard. No.
No, the brownie gets all hard after it cools down, and that's the best part. I can make actual brownies. No, you'll use real sugar and all that bullshit. I'm poor. I can only digest high fructose corn syrup. Fine. Jesus Christ. We'll be right there. Scootaloo's really touchy about her weekly meal. So, Sandbar takes three children to that basement where the Tree Harmony just casually tortured him and his friends for no reason, and it looks like someone's giving old Glim Glam a little bit of trouble here.
Enjoying yourself.
Why is there already here?
And here we go. It's been a long setup, oddly. Long, in fact, but now, after 2 years of waiting and wondering, we will at last bear witness to the final showdown between Starlight Glimmer and...
3 days can sure seem like forever, huh? You know, you ponies got it all wrong. Friendship isn't...
I'm just waiting for the transformation.
Friendship is power.
Okay, Chrissy, you can drop the act now. It was a very well-played ruse, much more refined than your usual half-baked, seat-of-the-pants attack plans, but we've only got about 30 more seconds left in the episode, so
It's not actually Chrissy, is it? It's just a crazy-ass little baby pony. Never would have seen that coming. Never would have seen that coming. Because, I'll be honest, I was kind of with him on that one. I thought it was going to be her. It would make sense. If anything, the plan was too well baked. Oh, God, the giveaway that it wasn't her is that it was actually a good plan.
It's time for the big reveal.
All of Equestria will bow to me, the future Empress of Friendship!
I mean, maybe she's just saving it for
No,
the last
she's just a
second,
crazy
you know?
little
I mean,
girl.
This is Chrysalis. She
Empress of
wouldn't just
Friendship.
appear in the middle of the season and then not show up for the finale, because that would be insane, because it would mean that a literal fucking child outsmarted the entire cast of the show. And
To be fair, we've kind of established
it would feel
smart,
like
but not
someone
wise.
was ripping my heart straight out of my chest and crushing it right in front of my face, and she wouldn't do that to me again. Not again, not this
Again?
time.
Oh, yeah, because the previous episode. Okay, I'm just going to be completely upfront. I actually thought it was going to be Chrysalis. It would make sense. She was in it. He actually made a very valid point that in a lot of the way scenes are constructed, showing that there's that previous villain who was there and they didn't really do much, but they were showing that, hey, we're still present. Chrysalis is back in the show. And, I kind of was like, you know what? Yeah, she would make sense to bring her back as a villain, be more competent, technically be the third time. But after they kind of brought her back for an actual third time earlier this season, it's like, yeah, no, that makes sense. It's basically the Chekhov's gun effect. You put something on the table and you expect by the third act of a play, or in this case, the end of the season, it's going to become relevant. And okay, no, it's not. They're just going to put Chrissy on the table, or Chrysalis on the table, and it's not relevant. It's just kind of there. Big-lipped alligator moment? Sure. Yeah, that's actually weird. And this might just be my take. I know he's at least playing the bit that he's upset that Chrysalis isn't in. On my end, it's more, really? It's actually just an insane little kiddo who's like, friendship is power. Empress of friendship. I mean, okay, one, yes, in this world, friendship is literally giant fuck-off laser beams. So she's not wrong. But it just feels like a letdown that that's the villain. Granted, the meme faces were freaking on fire, man. Definitely just going to grab a bunch of screenshots from the show. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm saving you for this day, and you for this day, and you for just any day where I feel like I need to laugh at something absurd. The usual reason you have memes. Oh, God. I'm kind of curious where this is going to go, because, maybe it is someone. Yeah, the villain is a tiny, cute little girl who's basically pulling a Voldemort, minus the soul splitting. And for anyone wondering, it technically would be Voldemort, it'd be more Tom Riddle at that point. I'll take it. Also, they did kind of bring in the Voldemort/Snape pony. That was a subplot that he just kind of brought in there and then dropped. Seems weird and maybe a little shoehorned, but maybe it was in one of the episodes he didn't cover and it makes more sense. Whatever. All the same, I'm kind of curious where this is going to go. And how many more idiot balls they're going to give Twilight. Because, yeah, that bit about the magic. Yeah. I'm hoping he added that, because if the entire thing was like, oh, we need to get magic back, so we need to go to this door that I can open with magic to get magic back. Yeah, it does answer the question, though. He did go and find that intro when she said, hi, I'm Twilight. That does make a lot more sense now, because there's no way she actually was that dumb in the show. If I'm wrong about that, please don't tell me. Don't, just in the comments, do not tell me that, oh yeah, no, she actually did do this and it was stupid, because she is falling into the classic pony trap of the more powerful you are, the dumber your decision-making skills. Power in friendship and magic is also directly relevant to how dumb you become, which also would explain why they need apprentices to fix their shit, because they are literally incapable of doing it themselves after they reach so much godlike power. Honestly, it seems like a self-balancing system, except in Discord's case where he's more Discord, but we're going to ignore that part. So overall, if you haven't already, there's a link to the original video down below. Hit it up because it's freaking DWK. He's awesome. Also, link below to my channel as well, because we're literally, at the time I'm recording this, less than maybe, 300 subscribers away from 50K. And I may or may not be geeking out. So yeah, do that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.